15. Sky Renwood here, continuing on with Final Fantasy 15, my playthrough. As I explained yesterday, yesterday was like a chill day for me, so didn't do nothing really but hunts. But today I will be continuing on and doing, or following up with unlocking some more doors and tackling some more dungeons. I think we have 2 left altogether. So, without further ado, let's get into it. However, before we do that, I want to show you guys a little something. Just a little treat for you guys, for those of you who like treats and whatnot. Hello. Can you see that thing right there? That thing in the sky? Did you know that you can actually walk across it? Oh, you did you? No, you probably didn't. Either way, look, you can definitely walk across it, and it's worth walking across. Well, I can't really say worth, but you can walk across it, and there is an item all the way at the center of the entire thing. It's a very expensive item that you can sell for a lot of gil. This item usually only shows up in dungeons and everything, so it's definitely worth getting. Because it's the only one outside of a dungeon that you can get. So yeah, like I said, I just wanted to show you guys real quick how to accomplish that and all that good stuff before we get started on the dungeon. Like I said, don't worry, we still will be doing the dungeon, but I just want to take a little side quest right here to show you guys exactly how it's done. If you don't mind. Now I gotta get my bearings right here. With me. Okay. Well, that didn't work out the way I thought. Where'd it go? What's up, guys? Scared off my chocobo. And yes, I switched the voices to Japanese for 2 reasons. One, I love the Japanese voice acting cast. I think they did an amazing job. And 2, I speak Japanese fluently, so yeah, I just thought I would let the subtitles on for you guys that can't. So yeah, just a little change of pace there for you guys. Gotta remember where in the world I jumped up. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. There we go. So difficult. And there you go. Basically, you just run across like this. And right the center of this thing, there is a, I think it's called a mithril something. I can't remember what it's called exactly. Oh, another one, cool. Mega Phoenix, not the mithril, but still something good. Mega Phoenixes are hard to come by in this game. Usually granted as a reward when you complete certain hunts, but you know, I'm not complaining. Do be careful because you can fall off of this thing. So, I mean, you won't get no fall damage or whatever, especially if you're on the Chocobo. So you're good to go, but, you know, just a little warning either way. And there you go. That is how you run across that. So if you ever wondered if you could, the answer to that question is a resounding yes. So, with that, gonna make our way back to the car. Stop it. There we go. Stop it. It's like they won't let you do anything if you're in the middle of talking or anything like that. Just weird to me. Close to it, enemy. There we go. There we are. Car, auto, quest.
Figure
we take a nice leisurely drive there. I was playing before I went live, try to farm some AP. I gave you guys some advice a couple of days ago on how to farm AP easily. One of those in which I told you guys to just hop in the car and have Noctis manually drive the car, duct tape down the R2 button, and just basically have it running all night. I will go on record saying that I was extremely wrong about that. I tried to test it out last night because I've never actually done it myself. I've done the, of course, warp striking thing and everything, which is like literally one of the easiest ways to farm AP. It takes a while because, you know, you're only getting 1 AP per warp strike and everything, but you know, one, you have to basically, you know, using the beast whistle and all that stuff is great, but you got to be around a certain area that spawns like at least 3 or 4 of them, and it doesn't seem like much in retrospect, and it's really not, but it's very circumstantial too, because one, you have to find the right area, and two, if it starts raining, it just, you know, it's null and void, so you have to go to the nearest rest spot, go to sleep, go back at it the next, you know, the next day or whatever. So everything is very circumstantial with that and everything. But you know, like I said, you can't put it on like autopilot for him to automatically warp strike and everything while you're like sleeping or cooking or whatever like that. So but with the car, like I said, I tried it out last night, woke up this morning, found out I hit a huge roadblock that I didn't even take into consideration, which was the fact that randomly Prompto will ask you, hey, do you want me to take pictures of you? And when he does, like, it will automatically pick somebody if you don't make a decision in time, but then it'll prompt you to push X to confirm who Prompto will be taking pictures of. So unfortunately, nothing you can really do there. You know? Unless you're there to manually push X every single time that prompt comes up, it's guaranteed to stay on that screen all night, which is exactly what happened. I think he drove around for like about a good maybe, because I stayed there just to test it out. Like I sat on the couch. My wife was playing Persona 5 until about 1:30, almost 2 o'clock this morning. So when she finished playing, I was already tired. So I was like, you know, I tried to stay up to test it out, but I was so sleepy. I only tested it out for like about 10 minutes, and he didn't ask. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to take a chance to see what happens, you know, whatever. So I woke up, and sure enough, it was on that screen. And come to find out, I think he had literally did it like right after I went into the bedroom to go to sleep. So Unfortunately, I didn't get to that. That didn't work. So, like I said, it still could potentially work. You just have to basically check in on it every once in a while to make sure that if that prompt did come up, you just push X to continue on going, and that's about it. So, um, like I said, it sucks, and I tried to research to see if I could turn off that feature. Um, I'll do some more research on it for you guys, just to kind of see if maybe I can do it, you know, in the Flying Regalia. But even then, that's a bit of a gamble, because if you do it in the Flying Regalia, it basically makes sure that you have to land perfectly. Because if you don't land perfectly, you end up crashing your car. It's game over and you lose all of those points. So if you have been flying around all night, Prompto won't prompt it in the air. It's only on the ground when you're driving. If Prompto doesn't prompt it in the air and you guys are flying around and you've done it all night and you farmed well over 3,000 AP, then you're sitting up there like, you know, okay, cool, awesome, you're excited, and then you go to land and you crash it, and then it's game over and you guys can't do nothing. So it's like, you know. But, yeah, like I said, I tried, but I just, you know, I didn't want to steer you guys in the wrong direction. But I said, hey, try this, you know, technique, it works, and then all of a sudden it doesn't work, and you guys are, you know, breathing down my neck. So, like I said, just letting you guys know, it does work. It just, yeah. You just have to manually sit there and make sure you push an X when that prompt comes up. But anywho, on to the next dungeon. My second to least favorite dungeons. Ugh, goodness. Okay. I don't even know where the what the color is here. Okay. Thought I could cheese that part by just spamming the OP ring, but apparently not. Oh, that's the end of that. I wonder if I have enough. Did I buy? Hold on a second. Before I go in there, let me double check, because I don't think I did. And if I did it, that means I gotta backtrack and go get some more. Yeah, I need to get some more elixirs and high elixirs, because I'm not about to do this quest with none of that. So let me go back to the car. You don't have to go to a town or whatever, just go back to your car and shop at the car, buy some elixirs and high elixirs and high potions and whatever you need. Go down to shop, buy as many as you can really, well, I can't say as many as you can afford, but buy enough to ensure that you're feeling at least comfortable, you know. Last thing you want is to play it safe and then end up in a situation, because if it's anything like it was last time in the last dungeon I was in which basically, like, pretty much I ended up, like, in there a lot longer than I anticipated, and it was just a terrible time for everybody involved, including myself. I mean, if you get in that situation, then it's just like, you know. Um, yeah, I don't think there's anything else that I can really buy. Nope. Not at all. Let's see here. No. Oh. I picked up some more ingredients while I was in Altissia, so hopefully that'll come in handy with all the campsites that I'm inevitably going to be coming across. Okay, hold on 1 second. Doofus. Trying to work on something here. Hold on 1 second, guys. Alright. We're good now. Okay. Now time to head back in. Have some fun. Not really, but, you know. Not looking forward to this at all. I hate this place. I really do. It's not, you know, the worst place. Like I said, obviously, by far. I mean, I can't. Let me take this back. It's not that I don't like these places, like in the sense of just like, you know, I guess overall difficulty. It was just more or less because of how tedious each of these places can be. Especially when you were on, for this place, I was on specific missions, 2 specific missions to be honest. And if you didn't look up either an online guide or just, you know, something like that, you probably, you know, would have a hard time or a bad time. So, gotta find that, you know, going back in for these quests. Hopefully you'll have already running. Wow. Sorry guys, I've been having a weird morning, I can tell you that much. But anyway, hopefully you've run across the sealed doors. If not, then you just have to manually go look for it, which is what I'm doing now, because like I said, the only sealed door that I know exactly where it is, ironically the one in my least favorite dungeon of all time. Not in every Final Fantasy game, or of every Final Fantasy game, but in this case. Whew, yeah, it's, but yeah, this one is gonna be But yeah, Castlemark Tower, I know exactly where that dungeon is, or where that locked door is. This one, not too sure, to be honest, you know. Not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not 100% sure where this thing is. I know I have a map, but as you can see, this is what they give me. So it's like, alright, sure, yeah, that's where I'm going, so I have no idea. Normally it's wherever, it's pretty close to where you got your royal arm from and everything, so I'm banking on that being a possibility, hoping that that's the case. If not, then, you know, what are you gonna do, right? But yeah, I like how they make him relevant like he's a big badass when in reality he's not. I really don't want to fight too much. I just want to get straight there and do what I gotta do. So if it seems like I'm skipping a lot, I do apologize. I am doing it on purpose. I just don't want to spend more time than I absolutely have to here, because yeah, that just gets annoying. I'm trying to find my bearings right now to remember where I'm supposed to go. I know, let's see here. Know about that already. Come up here, go across here. I do have to defeat these guys. More or less just gonna try to make it to where I know the dungeon entrances or whatever to be able to get to the Royal Arm and then go from there. So hopefully they do give me some of these guys just keep knocking me to the ground. But you do have to defeat those guys down here, because in order for you to progress, you got to go up a ladder. And since you go back into that room only on a different floor, they will still, like, it'll still prompt like a a battle, whatever and stuff. And when that happens, pretty much it prevents you from being able to climb the ladder. So, like I said, it's just easier to go ahead and get rid of them then, versus getting all the way there, finding it out the hard way, and having to go back down and start that whole cycle over again. So, yeah, do what you gotta do. Oh, come on. Come on. They're the most fickle things, I swear. Having to go through this entire part every single time you need to get down there is so tedious as well. I wish they would have had, and they probably do, and again, it's because I probably haven't researched it. They may have a shortcut way to get there. Feel free to leave me a comment, let me know if they do, but from my knowledge right now, it doesn't seem like they do. So you have to do this every single time you need to go down there, which essentially you got to go down there, if I'm not mistaken, twice, maybe 3 times, depending on if this door is down there. But you definitely have to go through twice. Once to fight the monster that's in the innermost sanctum, and another time to basically do it again. So yeah, it's you know, the headlights, because you do have to come here to get the headlights for the regalia, but those are in a different section altogether. And I showed you guys that in the previous gameplay. But with this one, yeah, it's just like, ugh, you know. It's so stupid. Alright, so you fight the monster down here. Hopefully he's not here again. So that would suck to have to fight him before anything else, but we're gonna hope that he's in here, or the door is in here, I should say. So I won't have came down here for no reason. Not seeing a door in here. Unfortunately for us. See a ladder there, so that's good. I can descend, that's good, that's good. Almost forgot about this part down here. Oh yeah, okay. Found it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Time to come in and have some fun. I don't know how, I didn't do any research. I wanted to go into each one of these blind. I wanted so badly to do research. As a matter of fact, on a previous gameplay, I told you guys that I was going to do research to confirm whether or not one of these dungeons made me lose my ability to use items. But I didn't want to learn too much about it. I wanted to just basically go in blind and see what happened, you know? I know that each dungeon I go into boasts a different amount of difficulty, with the final dungeon being the level 99 one. That's all I know. With all of my characters at level 99, I feel comfortable enough going, and I have some pretty decent weapons for all of them too. Plenty of items and everything like that, so with that being the case, I feel pretty confident going into. I just, like I said, I wanted my best. I wanted so badly to research, figure out exactly exactly what is the word I'm looking for? I'm stumbling all over my words right now. To find out exactly how long each dungeon was, so I kind of had an idea of what to look forward to, because I mostly try to do hour and a half long gameplays and everything. Mainly because I don't want to keep it too long. I feel like that'll just, I'd lose my audience interest and everything. If that's the case, then, please let me know, because I'm doing my best to try to improve my channel in every way, shape, or form. And I want to cater to my audience. Like, I enjoy playing video games, and I enjoy people watching me play video games. What I don't enjoy is, people, boring people and stuff. I would rather do what they want to see with it. The vast majority is saying, dude, keep it short. I'm definitely going to keep it short, It just seems a lot better to me to do it that way. Alright. Somebody is calling me, but I'm not going to answer that, because I don't recognize the number. So, yeah. That guys, had to take a little drink of my coffee. Nobody to fight? I thought I would be able to glitch the game and get through there without having to fight. These creatures, for the most part, are pretty simplistic so far, so I can't complain too much, other than the fact that I know it progressively gets harder. The creatures get harder the deeper you go in. So, pause. So, just, my elixir inventory is full. I love seeing that. That just makes me smile. Seeing that. Anything that I feel like I max out as far as just like inventory space, it always puts a smile on my face and everything. It means I have been grinding, or I have been spending some money. Oh, so apparently that wasn't the right path for me to take. So I have to figure out where the paths split. It's always so difficult because I feel like my path is so linear. So the first door that I see, I usually just go right through it, no question asked. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's one of the things that I can say I did like about the last dungeon, even though it was extremely long. It was extremely linear too. You knew exactly where you had to go. There was no twists and turns. There was no alternate paths. Although alternate paths can prove to be good, as far as just like, finding items, gaining more experience in AP and everything, and still, I want to get through these dungeons as quickly as possible, and the last thing I need is to go down the wrong path. But I guess it comes down to me just paying attention to my surroundings versus just running into the first entrance that I see. Rather than anything else, so, yeah. Oh! Maybe through there, I'm pretty sure. That's locked, so no, I didn't come in through there. Alright. Never mind. I like how once you start these dungeons, you literally, like, it's like they force you to do it. They're like, yeah, dude, guess what? You're gonna actually be doing this. So, yeah, I do like that, though. Okay, sorry, checking a text message. Just to make sure that it's nothing important. And no, it's not. It's the receipt from last night. Ordered out with some Chinese food with the wife, and confirming, asking me if everything was okay. It was okay. It was a new place that we ordered from because we love, Asian cuisines or whatever stuff. So we like trying different places just to give ourselves that extra variety. Much like that Midgar snake from Final Fantasy VII. The one that Sephiroth just like one piece. I hate fighting these snakes because they move way too much. It's like they're hard to just really just go for it. Oh my god, I was dodging. I remember when 9,999 damage meant something. Now it's just like, it'll take off a little bit of something. Oh man. And not too much difficulty. I mean, that is the level of difficulty I'm expecting from this dungeon. Hopefully it won't get any harder than that. I like a challenge. I just don't like things to be too challenging, because I feel overall when you play a video game you should be leaving it feeling both satisfied and happy, not stressed out and angry. So I like difficulty, I just don't like it to be like damn near impossible. Go.
ダメだったな。俺？うん、全然ダメだね。だよな、俺も。一狩り一徳か。
Those are the easier ones to take down. Snake would be the hardest one, and the bees would be followed by that. Only because they fly and it's just harder to get hits on them from the other guys. Prompto, I guess, is the only one who could really come in handy in that situation, considering he has a gun, but unless they're on the ground and vulnerable, you're not really going to expect Gladio or Ignis to be able to do anything about it. Unless, of course, you have equipped them with magic, in which case they'll probably use magic to knock it out of the sky. But I rarely, if at all, equip them with magic. Not because they're not good with using it, but I just... if you haven't noticed, I just rarely use magic in this game, unless it just, you know, strikes my fancy at that point in time. And it's something I was like, oh, well, I feel like I need to use it for whatever reason, but... Other than that, I tried using it a lot more in this gameplay than I have in any other of my playthroughs in Final Fantasy 15, just to kind of give you guys an idea of, you know, how it works and what it's like, talk to you guys the experience boost when it comes to using magic, how to do it, best way to use it, all that good stuff. So it does have its benefits, don't get me wrong. It's just that I'm more of a charge in and fight kind of guy versus like, hey, I don't take time to use the magic, unless of course it's healing magic of some sort and everything, or I feel like it'll give me an edge in battle because this particular boss or creature is weak against ice and fire or something like that. So Unless it's, you know, it's definitely going to give me an advantage in battle. I tend not to use it. And in this game, you can't just spam it. You have to like charge it up and stuff, and that's just tedious to me. Oh man, it really is. It's just like, seriously. I want to be able to use my fire spell and then turn around and use it again, but can't. So that was a dead end too. Odd. Go back through here. Down the rabbit hole. Nothing over there. I feel like I've definitely been here, so let's go on ahead and get on out of here. Alright. Multiple paths, the bane of my existence. No, I've already went on record saying that loading screens are the bane of my existence. Oh, they really are. Cuts that flow of battle in half by 100. Or I should say the flow of gameplay in half. You're on to the next mission, you've got the item that you need, everybody is pumped up and ready to go, and all of a sudden loading screen for like 5 minutes. It's like, oh, come on. Made it to our first campground without too much trouble.
仕方ねえだろ。
Couple of new dishes here. Attack boost is by 20. Attack boost level 40.
あ、この写真いいじゃん。
でしょ？俺も好き。
Hello, Rocket Band, Mega Band. How you doing,
よし、
sir?
準備 OK。みんなは？
俺まだ眠いな。
Yeah, everybody's pretty busy this morning. But I stream every day, so just because people are busy doesn't mean that I'm not going to stream. Because I know they'll watch it afterwards.
やるぞ。先を急ぐ。ああ。
I switched the language to Japanese, mainly because I love the Japanese voice acting cast, and number two, I speak Japanese, so it's just easier. Well, not easier, it's just more pleasing to my ears. But I left the subtitles on for those who don't speak Japanese. This sounds more pleasing to the ears when it's in Japanese, in my opinion. Yeah, dude, like, I just love the Japanese language and everything, you know, to be honest. It's just awesome to me. I mean, I watch anime like all the time or whatever, and I prefer watching the subbed version versus the dubbed version. I just love watching it in its original Japanese voice, cast and everything. They sound so awesome to me. They really do. So yeah, like, went on ahead and just switched the language in this game because, like I said, I just appreciate the Japanese voice cast with this game.
あ行こうぜ。あ
Hello, Tom Darcy. How are you doing? Good, sir.
よーしゃしねえぞ。調子に乗りすぎんなよ。お前もな。どうだ。され。ラプト。応戦しろ。了解。あら。
Yes, you are his BFF, so I guess that's excusable. Or creepy. One of the two. I don't know. A lot of those questions were really yeah, I had to, well, I can't say a lot of them. Like, if I knew him, obviously, of course, you know, I knew a lot of, like, you know, obviously he was asking, you know, what kind of game, you know, his stuff is or whatever. Like, okay, yeah, I know what, you know, kind of game Playmasters is and everything. That was pretty much easy and everything. But when it came to, like, you know, which Jackbox is, like, you know, has the most views, I don't know. I don't never go back and look at his channel afterwards. I always like every single time he streams, I'll just go and, you know, I'll attend or whatever stuff. But as far as just like knowing which Jackbox night was like his most infamous, I don't know. I have no earthly idea. But congrats either way for winning. Special was great though. Special was great. Bye, big guy. Oh. Rock Mega Man, man. It's not his name, Tom. It's Rock Man Mega Man. Rock Mega Man, man. Just like the ultimate troll for no reason. Speaking of Derek, where is he? He's supposed to be attending. Oh, really? Every time? That sounds pretty cool. Has a nice little ring to it. Ah, well, that explains that then. Not gonna camp out. Still, relatively high with my stat boost. It was a wasted swing, Gladio. You really expect those creatures to be difficult? Oh well, I'm not complaining. The easier the better. Oh crap, dang it. I hate these things. Wait for me. I'm done. Okay, thought it was going to be a little bit more difficult than that, but nope. Pretty easy. Nope, wrong way. Yay. There we go. So. Just shoot him in the butt. No big deal. Wait, there's two in here? On some level, I think I knew that. I need to play Dark Souls 3. A lot of people talk about it, and recently Derek's just been ranting and raving about how awesome it is. And people are playing it till 3 in the morning. Clearly it's something to be played. There we go. Make our way down the rabbit hole. This is very frustrating, very rewarding experience. Well, I mean, that sounds reasonable. Great way to sell the game there, Tom. Very frustrating, but very rewarding. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people that talk about how difficult and frustrating it is. I've seen the gameplays of it, playthroughs. So, I know the level of tediousness, difficulty, and everything is up there. But it's still like one of those that I still feel like I have to experience, you know? The best feeling to have played in video games was when I beat the final boss the first time. Oh yeah, I bet, dude. I bet. I mean, you get that euphoric feeling and everything, I guess, with any game that you play. When it's like difficult. I remember when I first played, the very first Final Fantasy game I ever played was Final Fantasy VII. And the first time that I beat Emerald Weapon, oh my god, like I felt so great. Like it wasn't like the most difficult boss in video game history, I know. But for video game bosses back then, what I was used to, like I wasn't used to, you know, hitting bosses for what? Like Final Fantasy VII was my first RPG, so I wasn't used to like, you know, hitting bosses and all that good stuff and everything. It was like very point A to point B when it came to video games. Like playing games like, you know, Sonic the Hedgehog 1, 2, and 3, you don't have much with difficulty and everything, at least in my opinion. So it was just, you know, whatever. It was new playing something like that, and of course it came recommended to me from a friend. He's just like, dude, you have to play Final Fantasy VII. You know, like I'm a 13-year-old kid. Like I'm just like, all right, you know, I'll see what it's about. And it blew me away. It had a lot of fun. I fell in love with JRPGs after that. But you know, I see Emerald Weapon and I'm looking at it like, yo, this is something like I have to beat. Like I have to. And the first time I played it, like, I mean, if you played Final Fantasy VII, you know what I'm talking about. But like when you go to fight Emerald Weapon for the first time, like he uses that magnificent move Stomp, in which he just like jumps up in the air and literally stomps in your entire party. It does like 6,000 or 7,000 damage to everybody, and I'm like, I wasn't ready. Like everybody was still like level like I think 50 or something like that. Like my HP wasn't nowhere near where it needed to be. I think everybody was just above 4,000 HP. So of course he one-shotted everybody. Game over. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be hard. Okay, cool. I gotta rethink this. So I waited and then grind it like, you know, like a boss. Grind it all the way until I get to level 99. And of course back then, they had strategy guides, but strategy guides were almost as expensive as video games were. So I couldn't really get a strategy guide to figure out exactly what it is that I needed to do in order to make things work. And of course, like I said, I get all my characters to level 99. I'm thinking, dude, like I'm a boss now. I'm level 99. There's literally nobody that can touch me. So I go to try to fight Emerald again, and it doesn't work. Like, I'm doing some good damage to it, but he's doing just as much, if not more damage back, using his laser, stomping on everybody. It's like, oh my gosh, what do I gotta do? Of course, I end up getting killed. And I'm like, I don't know what to do at this point in time. Like, I felt like I pulled out all the stops. Oh, yeah. Oh, that would be cool, though. But yeah, dude, like, I really didn't understand what's up for Alice CV. I really wasn't sure exactly what it is that, you know what I'm saying, I should do. I didn't know what the strat was. Like, you know, you didn't have, what's up, Double D? You didn't have, you know, freaking online support back then. Like, back then, I don't even think we had a computer in the house. You know, the internet was more or less back then, it was geared towards people who worked with computers. So when you heard about going on the internet or dial-up or whatever, that's like, you know, for back then, believe it or not, those people who had like dial-up internet or whatever, like we thought they were like nerds or something. Like, you got made fun of back then for having dial-up, and not because there was something better out there, but because, like, you know, people just associated having a computer with being a nerd, you know. So it was just like, you know, back then, I guess you used computers more for that type of purpose. It wasn't really for entertainment, or we really didn't understand it because we had computers in school, but it was dedicated to, like, learning how to do math and Oregon Trail, like, stuff like that. Nobody cared about that stuff. So, of course, like I said, nobody had access to the internet to be able to look up strats to beat Emerald Weapon or any Ruby Weapon or whatever, and I'm getting murdered. Fight this dinosaur. Look at this dinosaur right here, man. Look at this dinosaur, guys. But yeah, I got that euphoric feeling fighting him. I can't see my character. Dude, get your body out of the way. Thank you. I can see in there. Woo! Love that. Alright, I'll be here taking on what I think is the final boss of this dungeon. It better be. The music has changed. That's a clear indication that this is the final boss. I did not mean to do that. It is what it is, though. Nothing you can do about it, right? Gotta start getting some line strikes on this dude. Well, at least I broke him. That's a good thing. It better, like I said, normally whenever the, why did I do that? Normally whenever the music changes, that's a clear indication that this is the final boss. There you go, give that blind side. Don't be scared. There we go. That's what I like to see. Success. You're done. You're done. Complete. Boom sauce. I'm stuck. His body is in the way. I'm stuck. It is dead. Thank you. Jeez, wait, I was stuck in its corpse. That is terrible. I got the Giga Bangle. Alright. Well. Oh, man. That one wasn't nearly as long as the last dungeon that I did. Well, that's how the king starved to death, trapped by monsters' body. That is true. Okay. Oops. What am I doing that for? Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah. So that was pretty much it for this gameplay. Not going to end it just yet. Figured I'd talk to you guys for just a little bit to kind of give you guys a heads up on what's going on this end, and then we'll end the gameplay. Any shoe. Originally I said that I was going to wait until I got to 100 subs before I did my giveaway. But I'm actually going to go ahead and have that and do like my brother Double D and do one, a special for when I reach my 50 sub mark. I will be giving something away. Not too sure exactly what it'll be. I know it'll be a video game. I'm just not sure which video game it'll be. So just keep on a lookout for that. It may be something awesome. It may be something spectacular, you know, rare. We don't know. All I know is I've been scrounging the internet trying to find something pretty cool. What I need to know from you guys, which I only have, I think, Double D in attendance right now, but for those of you guys who watch this after I'm, you know, done streaming, what I need from you guys, send me a message and let me know what game you guys would really like to receive as a gift or whatever like that. If there's a game out there that you have really been eyeing, but you're kind of curious about it, but you don't really want to spend the money on it, so it's just like, you're like, what game would that be, you know? And yeah, Double D, I'm pretty sure you would like your own copy of what do you want to call it, Mario Odyssey. That way you don't have to sit up there and wait for your roommate to get good and whatnot. Or you may want something totally different, you know, whatever. Either way, like I said, you know, just kind of, you know, send me some messages. Let me know what games out there that you guys are interested in that you would really like to have, and stuff like that or whatever. Or if not, you know, do you guys want a gift card instead, like a Walmart gift card or a Pizza Hut gift card, you know, something like that. I'm not too sure what it is that you guys, you know, like or prefer. But yeah, I'll be doing one for 50 and then I'll be doing another one for 100. Each one will get progressively better when I reach these certain marks or whatever and stuff. So, you know, just keep that in mind. Good morning, sweetheart. Hey, excuse me. Can I have a kiss, please? Jeez. Thank you. She's so grouchy in the morning. Don't, please. I have coffee over here. The new Dot Hack game. I didn't even know they had a new one, but awesome. Okay. Yeah, just got, you know, what I think I'll do is I will, well, it'll be one of two things. Dot hack GU last recode. Okay. What I think I'll do is I'll do a Kahoot, just like you, Double D, in which I will basically have everybody attend, and, whoever gets the most questions about my channel and about myself right will win the grand prize. I will also have a runner-up prize for that person who comes in second and third. They won't be nearly as, you know, extravagant as the first place prize, but you know, at least you know, you can walk away feeling like, hey, you know, I came in second, because I feel like the second and third place winners should receive some, you know, kind of something and everything. So it may just be like a $10 gift card to like Starbucks or something like that, but you know, King kind of like Tails apparently. Yeah. Okay, well, if it's kind of like Tails, you know, I definitely got to check it out, because Lord knows I love Tails. That doesn't sound good. I already, babe, I put food in. Huh? Okay. Oh. You know how she is. Huh? You okay? Are you sure? Oh, that was a yawn? Thought you had a stroke in there. But yeah, that's what's going to be happening. In order to be able to get what I'll do is oh crap. Wow. I'm going to be rewarding. I'll still have the Kahoots, but I will be awarding bonus points to people who share my videos and bring me more subscribers. So suggest and bring me more subscribers. The only thing I ask is that when you do send people over to my channel, have them send me a message saying that you sent them to my channel. So with each person that you send, you get an extra 100 points added to your overall, and I will add those points at the end of the Kahoot. So if you're only 100 points away from getting to that first place and you've sent 2 or 3 people over to my channel, I will add that over to your, and that'll boost you up to first place and everything. So like I said, if you send people my way, say, hey, look, go and subscribe to Sky Inc.'s channel. And when you do send them a message saying that so-and-so sent you here and everything, because that's pretty much how this whole thing works, is just word of mouth and support amongst one another and everything. So like I said, just if you have the time, you feel like it and everything, go ahead and do it. I will put that down, jot that down, like I said, when time for the Kahoot. I will add that score, tally that score to the end of your to the end of it. And yeah, first place prize will get something cool. Second and third will get something cool too, but not as cool. And yeah, it's gonna be a big celebration. Also, spoiler alert, probably be doing some face cam. Oh yeah, I'm doing a movie night tonight. I was supposed to do it tonight. Okay. Like, what is? I don't understand. I was going to do it last night. Okay. Is that important? Like, you're telling me, like, what was that? Oh, are you just telling me that so I'll know that you're not streaming tonight? You missed, bro. Meow meow. Meow meow meow. Yeah, I know what you want. No, I'm still streaming. Just after the stream, we're doing a movie night. Okay, once again, why are you letting me know? Are you telling me because I'm invited? Like, what's the deal there, buddy? Because I don't understand. Are you just sharing your details of the day with me? Because that's cool too. Like, going to watch something together on Discord. Ah, okay, I got you. Well, cool, man. Have fun with that. I know you're supposed to be streaming tonight. I think you were saying you're doing a collab with your roommate. If I'm not, yes, I need you there. What? Why? For what? Depends on what time, because if it's any time after 9, I won't be available. Because that's my time to spend with the wifey. So, if it's after 9, I can't be there. If it's before that, I'll be there. Gotta have your priorities when you're married, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, probably. Well, if you're planning on streaming and then seeing the movie right after the stream, unless you stream early, like around, I don't know, 5, 4, or whatever like that, it will be after our stream, and we thinking 7. So you're probably going to start streaming at 7. You usually stream for a couple hours, so yeah, I'll definitely be there for the stream. But for the movie night, I can't be there. Like I said, that time is spent with the wifey. And that's non-negotiable. But yeah, like I said, if you guys are still watching the movie, or if you, I don't know, I don't know what to tell you, to be honest, and everything. Like I said, normally she gets home around 9:30. Sometimes a little bit sooner, depending on what's going on. So, yeah, just like I said, yeah. But I do thank you for the invite, though. Definitely appreciate the invite. What's up, C Code 96? You're kind of late there, buddy. Literally just now about to end the stream here in a couple of minutes. Was just letting everybody know the details of the 50 sub contest that'll be coming once I hit my 50 sub mark. But since you're just showing up, I will let you know. Thank you for showing up. I do appreciate the support and the love and everything. But letting you know, once I reach 50 subs, I will be holding a contest in which I'll be doing a giveaway. There's this little thing called Kahoot. Double D does it a lot. He's done it at least 4 times now. And basically, I'll be asking general questions about my channel, about myself. So if you attend any of my streams and you've heard any of my rants, pretty much you'll probably be able to get this right and everything. A lot of the questions aren't really like, oh my gosh, so ridiculous. Like, oh my gosh, I can't, blah, blah, blah. Like, nah, it's you don't have to like really know me in order to be able to get these. It's just more or less, a lot of them are general questions just about me. Other ones will be like general questions about preference in gaming, animes, whatever like that. So, but either way, like I said, everybody is able to attend. First place winner is probably going to win something like a game or something. I'm not too sure exactly what it will be. And second and third place winner will win something like maybe a gift card. And every $10 gift card to Starbucks or McDonald's or Walmart or something like that and everything. But bonus points will be awarded to those people who send people to my channel. So if you send somebody to my channel and they subscribe, make sure that that person leaves a comment on one of my videos or message me directly and say, hey, so-and-so sent me to your channel. And what I'll do is I'll award you 100 bonus points. So at the end of the Kahoots, after all the scores are tallied, I will then add your bonus points to whomever has sent people over to my channel. And that'll probably boost you to first place if you're in close second or whatever the case may be. But for each person that you send over, it's 100 points. So if you send over 6 people, 600 points awarded to you and everything. And all that good stuff and everything. But yeah, like I said, once I hit, I'm at 40 right now. So once I hit 50 subscribers and everything, that's when we'll have that. I'll also be doing a face reveal, probably be on camera so you guys can see my lovely face. I'll try to set that up as soon as possible. I'll be doing that a lot more here once I get everything set up. Double D, once he comes back my way, he's going to be helping me set all that up. So you guys can start seeing my lovely face and hopefully actually start seeing a lot more different gameplays. Right now I'm like limited to only doing PlayStation 4 live streams, but once I get everything set up, I'll be able to show you guys stuff on the Wii U, on the PlayStation 3, Xbox, all that good stuff and everything once I get everything set up the proper way. And yeah, but anywho, with that being said, I'm going to go on ahead and bring this stream to an end. Thank you guys so much for showing up, as always, showing your support and your love. Please make sure to leave a like, and if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe. Show me that love and I will show you that love back in return. In the meantime, between time, have yourselves a fantastic day and take care.